It rained again last night. We've been just getting a soaking. Last night we had almost 3 inches of rain. The other day, another 2 inches of just the absolute soaking rain. We had some harsh weather last night. I found some hunks of my Petunia baskets across my yard. And so many of you are messaging us and asking us, what can I do? My hanging baskets, my containers are just waterlogged. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's really nothing you can do. We can't control the weather, so we can't control if they're getting waterlogged. We just really have to wait it out and wait for that nice sunny weather and naturally let them just dry down and then get back into a routine where we're watering and we're fertilizing weekly. So that's really all you can do. Now, if you can move in your hanging baskets when you know that there's a threat of weather or you're going to have an extended period of rain, that's best if you can move it in. But that's not necessarily practical for most of us. It's not for me. I have so many flowers throughout our yard. We just put up our big Petunia trees and got those all out last night, and man, we got just a beating of weather last night and rain. So they don't look bad. They'll bounce back. Today is supposed to be in the high 80s and nice sunshine, so I know that they'll bounce back, but a lot of you from all across the nation have been saying it's just been weeks and weeks of rain. So that's really hard to fight when you're fighting that with the weather. But before you start watering, or before you should not guess. You should really check those hanging baskets, because sometimes they can be dry. Sometimes that rain will shed right off, especially if it's a kind of a slow trickle of a rain. Last night it was pouring, and I can't lift these hanging baskets. I know that they're wet, so I'm not watering at all today. I'm just going to let them kind of dry down and then get back into that routine that I talked about. But you should really check those hanging baskets, check those containers. They might look kind of like a wet cat, and petunias will do that. These super petunias are really resilient, and I've seen them just get shredded with hail, and they can bounce right back. And what I'll do is, if they get kind of broken or beat up in a bad storm, I'll start hitting them about every other day with the Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer, just to really push that growth. And it's kind of a short time that I'll do that, but once I see that growth really starting, then I'll tear back to maybe once or twice a week of the fertilizing. But if you need to gain some growth very quickly, go ahead and about every other day you can fertilize them. So really that's the scenario is you just have to wait it out with the bad weather and the rainy weather. And be sure to check your hanging baskets. Don't just assume that they're wet. They could be dry, and just you might have to wait it out and wait out for that nice summer weather where the hanging baskets will start growing back again. So hope that helps. If you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up, follow us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of how-to videos. And then you can hop on over to our beatyourneighbor.com website, where we have our tips and our tricks and our blog articles, and of course our Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer. That's all available at beatyourneighbor.com.